What's up, guys? My name's Creed. I'm a Fortnite pro who's gained the respect of everybody in the Fortnite community with a grand total of $0 earned. In a day, I'm going to be doing an in-depth review on a game I've been playing a lot recently, Valorant. I'm going to be breaking up the game into three main components. One being the competitive, two being how easy it is for a beginner to get into and enjoy, and three, just casual play. Alright, so let's kick it off with the competitive scene. As someone who thrives on competition, I find Valorant's rank system actually really engaging. Each round is a constant fight for RR, and watching the rank climb is so rewarding. And what keeps coming back is the desire to improve and pushing my limits. Now for newcomers, let's break down the ranking system. Valorant's rank starts from Iron and go all the way up to Radiant. Players begin with placement matches to determine their initial rank, and your performance in those matches affects your RR, which can increase or decrease your rank. It's a dynamic system that rewards teamwork, strategy, and individual skill. However, one of the most common frustrations, especially for me, is being hard stuck a certain rank. For me, it was Iron, which is, very frustrating because it's the lowest rank. It can feel like you're not making any progress and can make it quite discouraging. But it's all part of the journey, and persistence pays off, especially in Fortnite. Like, that's one thing that kind of carried over. Is just knowing that just playing it over and over and over is just gonna make you better and better. Now let's talk about the beginner experience. One of the biggest advantages of coming from Fortnite is the certain skills that carried over nicely for me. For example, aiming precisely and strategic positioning are skills that easily transfer. Additionally, the importance of teamwork and communication from Fortnite also helps in Valorant. However, I do not like the push to talk. I think that's bullcrap. I think it should be just like party chat in Fortnite, how it's just you're talking. I just find the communication system in Valorant so annoying because you have to take your finger off of D to talk, and it's just kind of stupid in my opinion. But anyways, that was like a side rant I probably shouldn't have done. As a beginner, you might struggle with understanding map layouts. That's something that definitely I struggled with, and agent abilities. But over time, watching pro play and practicing in modes like the range, that definitely helped me improve quickly and kind of understand everything more in depth. Ultimately, having fun and embracing the learning process is key. If you're a beginner to any game, it's just kind of known that you're gonna suck, and just embracing that and being okay with sucking for a while to eventually get good is very, very key. And with your friends, having some friends, the journey just becomes a lot more enjoyable. Alright, time to talk about probably my favorite part about Valorant, casual play. When it comes to casual play, this is honestly where Valorant becomes really enjoyable in a different way. Modes like unrated and swift play take almost all the pressure off. You don't have to worry about your RR, your rank, or playing perfectly every single round. You could just sit back, relax, and just play the game, which honestly is the best way to do it. Unrated feels like competitive without the stress, which is probably my favorite mode. You still get the full Valorant experience, teamwork, strategy, communication, but mistakes don't feel nearly as punishing. It's a great place to warm up and just play with friends who might be different skill levels, or try out agents you're not comfortable locking in during ranked. That's probably my biggest thing about unrated, is I get to play a full match with a agent that I didn't know too much, and get to learn them better, and then eventually play them in ranked. Swift play is another mode that I really liked, just because it speeds everything up. The matches are shorter, the economy moves faster, and is perfect for if you just want to hop on, play a few rounds, and hop off without committing to a full match. It's also great for beginners or just casual players who want to learn maps and agents without spending 40 minutes in one game. Overall, casual play is where Valorant feels most relaxed. It's a reminder that games don't always have to be about grinding rank. It can just be about having fun and experimenting and enjoying the gameplay. Alright, so that wraps up my review over Valorant. I genuinely enjoyed the game, and I definitely recommend it to anybody curious about it. This is actually a new kind of video format for me, so if you enjoyed it, let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching until the end, I really appreciate it. And feel free to let me know in the comments if you'd like to see me do a rank speedrun, where I push my rank in Valorant within a set frame time or time frame. Thanks again, and I'll see you all in the next one.